Welcome to KMTV, I'm Louisa Britton, your top stories tonight. Crime Commissioner warns public to be more vigilant. Dreamland to carry on over the summer. And a Kent Grand celebrates living a century. But first this evening, police have been searching a field in Sittingbourne following reports a firearm may have been discarded in the area. Witnesses said blue flashing lights were seen in Parsonage Lane, and it's believed police have been scouring the site since yesterday morning. For more details on this story, keep up to date at kentonline.co.uk. Kent Police Crime Commissioner Matthew Scott is warning members of the public to be more vigilant following a knife attack in London last night. A 19-year-old has been arrested on suspicion of murder after a US citizen was killed and 5 others were injured. Police believe the attack was spontaneous. Mr. Scott says that the people of Kent could take action to lower the risk of a similar attack.
The public can be our eyes and ears in these situations. If you see something that feels or seems out of place, please do tell the police. If it's an emergency, please always dial 999. But if you've got some important information that you wish to share on any incident or potential problem, please call 101. Those telephone lines are both open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Or any information in these circumstances could be vital. Please do keep an eye out and make sure that you report.
A man's body was pulled from the River Medway last night and his death is currently being treated as unexplained. A man was arrested on suspicion of murder but then later released without charge. I went there earlier today. It was just metres from here at the Sun Pier in Chatham that the body of a man was discovered at approximately 9 o'clock last night and was pulled out of the River Medway. Now, as you can see right now, the tide is quite high, but when they pulled the body out of the mud, it took them approximately 45 minutes. Now, the death is still being treated as unexplained, and although a man was arrested, he has now been released without charge. They still are trying to determine exactly the identity of the man that they found. This is Louisa Britton for KMTV in Chatham. Despite owing creditors almost £3 million, Dreamland will continue to trade for at least the next few months. A creditors' meeting held at the Margate attraction revealed it will stay open over the summer. That's as long as the company who runs the pleasure park pays off what it owes over a fixed period. Administrators are not believed to be pursuing a sale at this time, but the next couple of months could be crucial in building a sensible financial forecast. Joshua Coop was at the meeting.
Well, this morning's creditors' meeting was over nearly as quickly as a ride on Dreamland's scenic railway. We didn't learn an awful lot, but what we do know is that for the time being, this park behind me won't be closing. There were fears this morning it would have to close to pay off some of that £3 million worth of debt that it's found itself in. That's the money it owes the creditors, which helped set this place up in 2014. As we previously reported, it was set up after a 10-year campaign from locals who were sick of seeing this site sitting empty. Figures show that it has really helped the local economy. It's brought loads of new people to Margate. The people I've been speaking to today say it adds a lot to the town, but just think that more people need to get behind it. This is Joshua Coop for KMTV in Margate.
And finally, a woman from Broadstairs has celebrated her 100th birthday. Louisa Britton was joined by friends and family as she hit the milestone. A barbershop quartet called The Notables also serenaded her. Some family members even travelled from as far as Australia, Belgium and Holland to celebrate her big day. We asked her what the secret is to reach the grand old age of 100.
What's your secret to living to 100? You want to know, do you?
God knows. And he won't tell me.
And that's all from us this evening. We'll be back again tomorrow with all the latest stories from across your county. In the meantime, don't forget you can always keep up to date by listening to KMFM or logging on to kentonline.co.uk. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.